Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. It is so easy to feel the energy in this building tonight. Both teams should feed off it, and it should be a great matchup. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. And there's the puck drop. Enough talk. It's time to find out what this is all about. Here's a chance. Oh, a clutch save. Across the line from center. Takes the puck at the point. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Inside the offensive zone. Turned aside with a glove by Crozier.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Good hit to bump him off the puck. An easy pad save made by Crozier. Slides it across. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Robert. New York's got possession of the puck. The Rangers are on the attack. Dishes it off. Scooped up along the wall by Baines. Right on the doorstep. From one point man to another. Moves close to the point. Great read with the stick. Through center along the wing. Dishes it to Hillman. The Sabres take it along the wall. Picks off the feed. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Ramsey. Drives it to the crease. Big save.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer to put it home.
I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where he has a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows it's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
The Rangers are on the board here, and they have the game's first goal in the back half of period number one.
Well, you can really see that they bought into what the coach said pregame, James, it's about being patient, trying to capitalize on their opportunities, and they do it late in the opening frame.
Buffalo's got the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Rangers gain possession. Quick feed to Gilbert. Skates to the crease. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Scores! Popping bottles for Selly.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. You gotta love that sound. It's bar down, James. Perfectly executed. The top of the net.
The Rangers are on cruise control here in period number one, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the start they wanted to. They've been pressing all game, but they can't get complacent. They got to continue to push.
Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Here's a feed in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Hammers it on the one-timer, and a great save.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but
He scores!
when we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing, and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
The Rangers have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. New York's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, stops it with the glove. Great reflexes there.
Rocher's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
New York's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. Off the draw, they take possession. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Receives the pass. And he dodges the poke check there. Gets in front of it. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Parks taking it from his own end. Shot! Oh, what a blocker save! He got all of that with the waffle board. And one last save. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment.
If you are the holder of the winning ticket, please take it to...
Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Buffalo's getting blown out in this one, James, but they got to find some kind of life. There's still 40 minutes left to play here. A lot of game, a lot of runway, but you can't look too far down the road. It's going to be shifts, staying present, and making sure that you're first on the puck. Someone's got to ignite the fire, but it needs to start now.
The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. New York's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Robert. Steps in front of the shot. Here they come on the attack. Martin's got the puck. Taken along the wall by Perreault. Tremendous stop by Jacobin.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Turns it aside with the glove. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie. I absolutely love this goal. I mean, he's in solid defensive positioning with a great active stick, and that leads to the pick. But he doesn't just stand there. He gets his feet moving right away, and he rewards himself for his efforts.
The Rangers are checking all the boxes here tonight, Cheryl. Look at the score. I mean, from all facets of the game, too.
Well, let's look at the offensive zone. I mean, they're getting the majority of the shots, but there's a big fat 0 on their opponent's side. Why? Because their goaltender's been outstanding, and they've been in good defensive posture, definitely seeing everything.
Penalty coming up here. The Sabres are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the faceoff, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
And now he tries to get it across to Dickey. Let's move to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
Oh, he's flashing the leather, looking for that huge glove save, James, but you got to stop it first if you want to make the highlight reel. That one winds up in the back of the net.
Buffalo's apparently just shown up for this one here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they get on the board after being shelled all game. They haven't had many shots on net either, but now they've got to find a way to be aggressive, play physical, and really send a message. The mindset has to change here. Listen, they've got nothing to lose. They might as well go for it and attack.
8 minutes, 28 seconds.
Slides the puck over. Here's a short pass to Robitaille. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. The Rangers win the draw on their own end. Moves the puck to Vickers. Moves it to Park. Buffalo's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Passes out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Feeds it to Vickers.
Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute, but didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Quick shot, and he makes the save.
Rattel's been showing the different layers to his game with a multiple-point night here, James. Just knowing how to distribute, just having an uncanny sense of where the puck is and where it's going to be, and that's anticipation. When you have that kind of ability, you know you're going to put up some decent numbers.
New York's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Buffalo's won the draw, and they'll go to work. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Buffalo's got possession at center. Sends a pass over. New York's got the puck in their own end. And now he angles it across to Irvine. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Carrier. And that's blocked away. Here's a shot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that.
Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. Well, James, this is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it had to be because he is right next to the goaltender. He's grade A, and he buries it.
Buffalo suddenly made a lot of people sit up here in these stands as they've made it a 2-goal game now.
Well, it's a game now, and everyone's standing because they know they're back in it. Just a 2-goal deficit, one more, and they're within striking distance.
Moves inside! Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Takes a shot. Answers it with an even better save. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Sabres will lose a man, tripping the call.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
As we're about to drop the puck, power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
An opportunity to right the ship here on the power play after giving up that shorty earlier.
Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
And that shot dies in traffic. Look at this, down a man, and he's in alone. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Buffalo's goal late here in period number 2 has given them new life here late.
They'll need to take that life and re-energize themselves, but it's been all about good habits, not getting frustrated at the score, finding a way to put it in. They just did it.
Assisted by number 8.
Moves into the slot. Scores! Don't call it a comeback, but it sure is.
Well, everyone plays a role on a team, and this PK unit, their role was not to get scored against. Listen, you're trailing in the game. All you want to do is kill the penalty off. Instead, you wind up getting the equalizer, a huge momentum boost, and you can see the bench just explode when they score the goal.
The Sabres have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
And the middle frame almost done. Slides the puck to Perreault. Feeds it over. Here's a pass to the middle. The shot! Denied by the goaltender. Hillman's got it in the defensive end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
It's time to support those around us with a
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. They're underway here in the third, and this could come down to last shot wins. And he comes up with a stop there. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Handles the puck from the left side. To the front. Right on the doorstep. Crozier's going to pounce on the puck to get a whistle here, and there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Puck grab by Martin. The Rangers get a hold of it. Takes the feed from the left side. Here's a shot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
New York's got the puck along the wall. And he takes the feed. Puts it on goal. Turns it aside. Vickers gets a hold of the puck. Takes possession. And that doesn't reach the net. Grabbed along the boards by Baines. Big save by the goaltender.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
Takes it into the slot. That's gloved by Crozier.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. That one's off the blocker. Takes the puck along the boards. That's intercepted.
Buffalo's worked hard to get themselves back in this game, James. They didn't have a great start. They struggled in the beginning, but they fought and clawed their way back to tied.
And he takes the feed. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. This is exactly how he uses his skating playing to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
New York's got to be feeling confident right now with the time remaining, Cheryl.
Up one with that kind of time remaining. You know you got the game in your hands, but you have to be able to close it out. You know how you do that? You find a way to get the puck, and you have to manage it.
Picked up along the boards by Harris. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Quick pass to Hadfield. And he takes the pass.
Rattel's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Pass back to the point. Makes a move in front. Harris in the corner now. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Great pressure with the stick. Bats it out of midair. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat.
New York's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Into the corner now. Sends it out in front. And that doesn't connect. Nice zone entry from the left. Denies the klopper. Loose puck battle along the boards. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Rangers haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Perot's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Martin. New York's gained possession. Moves it quickly over to Vickers. Buffalo's trailing. That's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. A shot at scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
New York's got time, and after that empty netter, quite a significant lead on their side now here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, it's all but over, isn't it? And that's a great play to be able to get that puck 200 feet down the ice when you're under pressure with the extra attacker.
And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Slides the puck ahead to Hadfield. Towards the empty net. Scores into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
This one's pretty much over, but they'll drop the puck one last time. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Buffalo's empty net approach seemed to backfire tonight as they just tried to get a little too aggressive, and it cost them.
Well, backfire it did, James. I don't like it. After that first goal, you put your tender back in. Why? That's just negative energy for the losing team.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.